We're just thrilled about receiving the contribution from the estate of Jorge Marrero. His lifetime and commitment to affordable housing and the health and well-being of the community here in Seattle is just really tangible.
He was a big advocate for public transportation, for low-income housing, for access to resources.
This contribution just is able to be converted into permanent affordable housing, which is just really exciting.
Jorge and I met each other in the late 80s during a self-improvement, self-discovery training program and a workshop. He was extremely friendly with everybody, but only had a few very close friends, and those close friends became like family. So he very much became part of our family over time. Spent lots of holidays with us. He immigrated as a young, I don't even know if he was even 20. He used to tell the story of working as a janitor initially. And the thing I always remember, he said, I cleaned the offices and the rooms as if I owned the building. I figured that anything, if I was going to clean, I was going to do it with integrity, do it well, do it as if I was the owner. And I think that's how he approached most things in his life. And we went through a process where he didn't have an updated will, and I kept saying, you need to decide. Otherwise, it's just going to go to the state, and you will have no say about where your state lands. And so he selected with his lawyer the low-income housing effort, and I think it's just his deep care for access.
El Centro is an anchor in the community, a huge advocate for human rights, for healthcare, and for affordable housing. So it just, all of the stars aligned to make this one the perfect project for the estate.
Well, we felt really special and really lucky. And again, I mean, I personally was moved that Jorge is a Latino, and it's just wonderful. And the fact that we've never gotten a contribution, that big from an individual.
When we looked at the options of the projects that the Department of Commerce was funding, this one felt most representative of the things that Jorge cared about. The access to community resources, the services to people coming from South America.
Across the street, we're going to be building 84 units of housing that will be 1- and 2-bedroom apartments. What I attribute to our success is that even though we were a Chicano, Mexicano, Latino organization, we believe strongly in multiracial unity and working together with everyone, from all walks of life.
It's a deeply respected organization, and I knew that he would be happy to know that his hard-earned money had gone to good here.
We believe the estate contribution from Jorge Marrero is the first in many decades of having the Housing Trust Fund. So since we've had the account and it was established in 1986, to have the first contribution come through this estate is really exciting.
We do see seniors living there because people are living longer, and the elderly seniors need, an affordable place.
His own immigrant story of coming here as a non-English speaking person, and his journey of becoming quite fluent and then successful in his career and his purchase of homes. And those are all things that this organization has supported in the community for a very long time.
The development that his funds, which came from the estate sale of his own condo, it was really a lifetime accomplishment for him. And as an immigrant, to be able to translate and give that gift to another generation was, I think, really remarkable.
Towards the end of his life, the thing he said is he wanted to be known as a good friend. That was very important to him. That was the thing he most talked about. I'm a good friend, aren't I? I want to be known as a good friend.